Hi all, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to look into the 10 mid and small cap stock picks by Kotak Securities for next 5 years. So Kotak Securities have picked 10 stocks from the mid and small cap sector for the next 5 years. So we're going to get in and see which are those 10 stocks and a quick review of it. So let's get started. So the current price is as of 18 June 2019. First one on the list is Aegis Logistics. Its current share price is 223 rupees. The 52-week low is 170 whereas the high is 252. The industry PE is 30 whereas the company PE is 33. The PB is 5. The ROCE is 18 whereas the debt to equity is 0.13. The TTM EPS is 6. Promoter holding is 60%. Mutual fund investment into the stock is 163 crores and return 1 year it is negative, which is minus 11%, but for 3 and 5 years it is positive. For 3 years it is given as a return of 23%, and for 5 years it is given as a return of 58%. Next one on the list is Apollo Tyres. Its current share price is 192 rupees. The 52-week low is 174 whereas the high is 299. The industry PE is 18 whereas the company PE is 16. The PB is 1. The ROCE is 9 whereas the debt to equity is 0.45. The TTM EPS is 11. The promoter holding is 40%. 2,178 crores has been invested in the stock by many mutual fund schemes, and returns for 1 year it is negative, which is minus 25%, but for 3 and 5 years it is positive, but not that good returns. For 3 years it is given us a return of 10%, whereas for 5 years it is given us a return of only 0.06%. Next one on the list is Saint. Its current share price is 541 rupees. The 52-week low is 520 whereas the high is 819. The industry PE is 23 whereas the company PE is 12. The PB is 2. The ROCE is 22 whereas the debt to equity is 0.13. The TTM EPS is 43. The promoter holding is 22%. 887 crores has been invested in the stock by many mutual fund schemes, and returns first year 1 year return is negative, which is minus 26%, but for 3 and 5 years it is positive. For 3 years it is given as a return of 2%, and for 5 years it is given as a return of 10%. Next one on the list is Himatsingka Selde. Its current share price is 174 rupees. Its 52-week low is 157 whereas the high is 336. The industry PE is 7 whereas the company PE is 8. The PB is 1. The ROCE is 13 whereas the debt to equity is 1.87. The TTM EPS is 19. The promoter holding is 47%. 245 crores has been invested in the stock by many mutual fund schemes, and returns 1 and 3 year return are negative whereas the 5 year return is positive. For 1 year it is given as a return of minus 46%, for 3 years minus 7%, and for 5 years it is given as a return of 19%. Next one on the list is KEC International. Its current share price is 314 rupees. The 52-week low is 233 whereas the high is 363. The industry PE is 13 whereas the company PE is 16. The PB is 3. The ROCE is 27 whereas the debt to equity is 0.70. The TTM EPS is 19. The promoter holding is 51%. 1,933 crores has been invested in the stock by many mutual schemes. Returns, the 1 year return is negative, which is minus 12%. 3 and 5 year return are positive. For 3 years it is given as a return of 32%, and for 5 years it is given as a return of 21%. Next one on the list is M&M, which is Mahindra & Mahindra Financial Services. Its current share price is 394 rupees. The 52-week low is 342, whereas the high is 526. The industry PE is 32, whereas the company PE is 13. The PB is 2. The ROCE is 9, whereas the debt to equity is 1.95. The TTM EPS is 25. The promoter holding is 51%. 3,004 crores has been invested in this stock by many mutual fund schemes and written. The 1 year return is negative, which is minus 16%. But for 3 and 5 years, it is positive, but not that good returns. For 3 years, it is given us only a return of 8%. And for 5 years, it is given us only a return of 6%. Next one on the list is NCC. Its current share price is 100 rupees. The 52-week low is 63, whereas the high is 119. The industry PE is 23, whereas the company PE is 10. The PB is 1. The ROCE is 13, whereas the debt to equity is 0.51. TTM EPS is 9. The promoter holding is 18%. 1,628 crores has been invested in the stock by many mutual fund schemes and returns. The 1 year return is negative, which is minus 6%. The 3 and 5 year returns are positive, in which for 3 years it is given as a return of 10%, and for 5 years it is given as a return of 15%. Next one on the list is PNC Infratech. Its current share price is 205 rupees. The 52-week low is 122, whereas the high is 211. The industry PE is 23, whereas the company PE is 15. The PB is 2. The ROCE is 13, whereas the debt to equity is 0.13. The TTM EPS is 12. The promoter holding is 56%. 1,070 crores has been invested in the stock by many mutual fund schemes and returns. For 1 year, it is given us a return of 21%. For 3 years, 22%. And for 5 years, it is nil because this came into stock market around 3.5-4 years ago. So we have only 1 and 3 year return here. Next one on the list is Surya Roshni. Its current share price is 242 rupees. The 52-week low is 185, whereas the high is 363. The industry PE is 11.96, whereas the company PE is 11. The PB is 1. The ROCE is 12.55, whereas the debt to equity is 0.98. The TTM EPS is 22. 62% is the promoter holding, and here there is no mutual fund investment into the stock. And returns, 1 year return is negative, which is minus 33%, whereas for 3 and 5 years it is positive. For 3 years it is given as a return of 13%, and for 5 years it is given as a return of 19%. Next one and the last one on the list is Welspun Corp. Its current share price is 137 rupees. The 52-week low is 86, whereas the high is 186. The industry PE is 11, whereas the company PE is minus 14. The PB is 1. The ROCE is 7, whereas the debt to equity is 0.45. The TTM EPS is minus 0.50. The promoter holding is 48%. 114 crores has been invested in the stock by many mutual fund schemes and returns. For 1 year, it is given as a return of 3%. For 3 years, 21%. And for 5 years, it is given as a return of 7%. So these are the 10 stocks picked by Kotak Securities in the small and mid cap sector. So if at all you all want to invest in any of these stocks, please do your research and then start investing, as this is not a stock recommendation from our side, but Kotak Securities feel that these are the stocks to be looked into for next 5 years. So as I always say, start thinking and happy investing. Thank you for watching the video, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you get notified as we upload a new video. All the information provided in this channel is only for general guidance and educational purpose. Don't consider this as a recommendation from our side. Please do your own research or seek a financial advisor prior to investing. You can follow us even on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you.